Hello again, it's the 16th of July. Sometimes you literally have to think, what month is it? What day is it? Anyway, yes, I'm still here. Hope you're well. At least the sun's shining. At least it's not boiling hot. That's been a bit horrific. Yeah, got that card. Yeah, it does kind of feel deserty like, I have to be honest, right now. Oh, that will end one of these days. That'll end, and that'll be more natural with temperance, by the way, and it will change. The energy will move in a more natural way, I believe. That'll end, and it'll be more balanced, natural. It'll actually be the way it should be with the Lovers, because that's about balance, and it's a major card. Ooh, it's like sweltering. Anyway, oh yeah, oh look at this, how lovely. You'll get your greatest wish that the sun will be normal. Oh, look at this shocker. Tower. They've been messing about with the weather, all right. Look at this hidden information. That'll come out, I think, one day. I think everything will come out one day. That the sun doesn't do its natural thing. And if you don't believe me, I'll pull one more to prove it. I hope this is the card. Oh, I got change of scenery, sound healing. I wonder if they do anything like with sound healing to change with sound, like frequencies. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there. But they do mess about with the weather. Divine timing. So unfortunately we're going to swelter for a bit longer. Anyway, what else? I want to try and get through this really quickly because I don't want to spend all day doing videos. It's not the videos. I like the videos. It's the uploading and the editing and the, yeah, it takes a lot longer than you think. So, I did a video. I didn't publish it because I did it in the morning, and by the afternoon there was already a resolution, which was the story about the homes in Stoke Heath. They were going to give brand new homes, beautiful starter homes to immigrants and refugees, and they pulled that back. I actually had 4 pentacles pulling it back, withdrawing it, and so that happened. So I thought, well, I'll scrap that video. But I would like to say, in fact, I wasn't going to talk about much here actually, just going to do it in a separate video, but I will say that somebody did mention to me that, you know, their daughter has a child with a disability. They mentioned on the comments, and you know, she has to help her daughter. She can't even pay the rent. The council don't help enough, or they don't help, and they're, you know, and you know, the needy people in this country should be getting help as much as possible. If you stop spending money elsewhere, maybe there would be help for people who genuinely should be getting it, you know, and the elderly, and you, the hard-working taxpayer. You should be getting the Sara Jasara, so you know you don't feel left out. You will. You will. This is karmic. One day you will. The Wheel of Fortune. So if your life has been bleak financially, this card does the opposite, because the wheel turns. So if you've been like very comfortable, then you could be kind of poor in a way. So look, as a country, most people are probably quite poor or struggling. So let's say this is going to turn your fortunes around. It's karmic. It's a major card. So I don't know when it's going to happen, but it will happen. So you will struggle no more. So I don't really need to put any more with that. For sure it will happen. It's going to happen. It's in the works. The Magician is a major card. I'll pull one each of these. I'm actually starting to get really hot doing these cards in this room. And it's not even that hot today. It's been so bad. Even my poor pussycats have been struggling, as I'm sure your pets are too. Grounding, yay! Grounding. And I've got restoration here. You'd like to see that one as well. So great news. I don't know why they're pink and purple. Oops, I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, the colours. Sorry, I've dropped a card, and guess what card it is? I've got to show you. Your greatest wishes. He's so pleased with himself. That's feelings. He's so happy. So housing for the people, or prosperity for all of us really, especially those who need it, the elderly, the vulnerable, and even the hard-working taxpayers. You know you're getting a Sarah, as I said. They're determined to change this Wheel of Fortune. Nutrition. I don't know why I get nutrition. Maybe that's also to do with food. Nutrition. Maybe food will be cheaper. I'll read it to you. Wisdom for green for health and healing. Ooh, reminds you to connect with nature for your nutritional needs. Growing your own organic food. Could be all of it. Fluoride. Oh, interesting. I thought fluoride wasn't good for you. What else do I have? Silence. I wonder, look at this, transformation. I wonder if silence was because I was thinking that because I said about fluoride, and then I have silence. Anyway, transformation. Yippee! Bring it on, I'm ready now. Sorry. Okay, another one, very quick one, benefits. Okay. You know, they said in 2028 that they were going to make it more difficult basically for people to get benefits, or like, you know, people who have a disability or disease or illness. I wonder if we'll still be on this system by then, because I heard through a friend that hers has been postponed like a year, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe, well, you could think of it two ways. You could think of it, oh no, they're going, that year, because it's 2028, they're going to get rid of them. But then why give them extra until then? Why prolong it a year? That's still a year's lost money if they had their review now, in a way, or I think it would be next year. Or is it the opposite? Is it we won't even be on that system by then, and all of this is a facade? Oh, I have justice. I have to pick it again. Oh, yes. Bring it on. Oh, look at the money. Look at all those lovely gold coins. That's 70%. So that's like patience and waiting. Look at that. I bet that's the redemption centers. So first of all, I was asking obviously about these benefits. Justice. Oh, I don't see any hardship cards there. So that's good news. I also see a Knight of Pentacles, and he's waiting with his gold coin. He's a bit slow. Slowing it down because they're waiting. I mean, it's still a long way off, isn't it? 2028, but you never know. You could be kind of loaded in 2028, all of us. King of Pentacles. He's got so much money. He's fine. He's got security. He's got a beautiful home. He's got beautiful clothes because he's rich. He likes the finer things in life. That's pretty exciting, I'll say. So I think it will be for all of us. What else do I have for that? Wow. Put it like this. None of these cards are hardship cards. Inner child. Maybe children come first. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, we're going to be independent of this system. Probably independent of it, or we can be independent because we're going to be financially fine. And I have excellence. So that's very exciting. 2028. It would make more sense, because why would they pay for a whole year when they don't have to? Maybe some of you have had similar stories. If you have, let me know. I'd be interested to know. Or if you find out you have a postponement, let me know. Empowerment. That's very exciting. So, looks good. I think it's not what they're saying. I think either they want to give you hardship and make things difficult, or they know this is being pulled away and it's just a facade until then, you know, to make you feel like, you know how they say you've got to wake up the sleepers? Maybe that's all it is. This is clarity. No, they're going. They won't be, I don't even think they'll be in power at that point, because that's going away and stop repeating patterns. So I think that pattern will stop. Finally, this could also link in, but it's very different. I don't know what I say about it being a facade. This is a facade. You get your ultimate wish. And this is families, obviously. Okay, I need to crack on quickly because I think the cats are wanting their food and then I'm going to get disturbed. Look, it keeps falling out. That's so exciting. Finally. Oh, maybe it's to do with what I was about to say, Microsoft updates. So basically, I have an old computer. Basically, you've now got to get Windows 11. I don't have Windows 11, which means technically you have to buy a new computer, new software, new Windows. It's going to cost money. Luckily, it was postponed till October this year. Anyway, I just found out, my son told me it's been now postponed till next year, October 2027. So I was saying, oh, maybe something's going on. Why would they do that? He said, well, because everybody's complaining. But since when do they ever do you a favour? Seriously. When do these corporations ever give you a little bit of help, a little bit of luck, a little bit of generosity? They don't. Just like you always have to upgrade your iPhone. And not only that, you have to upgrade the lead because they change it and you're not really getting much more for your money anyway. But you have to upgrade, because if you don't upgrade, then you lose the apps. And you can't go back to your old phone because then you can't access your bank. How do you not think it's all been done by design, on purpose? For sure. Yeah, secrets. Secretly. They wanted to, it was in order for you to follow their lead in a way. So you had to go that way. You had to, this is like shutting something down, giving up. So you had to give up. You have to give up, like you're forced to give up to either comply or to get a new phone. And it literally could be, look, to withdraw, restricted. So they're going to restrict you if you don't comply. And also, look, he's getting loads of money. It's like an act of service. And then, you know, do they get money because you have to upgrade and stuff like that? So it feels a bit sneaky. And this can be a cloaked card. Yeah, and also it could be like they withdrew the phones. Then you also can't access your bank. Feels very interlinked. Anyway, I've gone off topic. I was talking trust. That will change. They manifested it. Look, it manifested that way. New cycle and harmony. Did you see that? I've rambled. I must get on. Last one. Yeah, that was all done by design, wasn't it? Obviously. You know, and then like, you know, you get loads, you have to spend loads of money. Look, he's begging. Can I have another phone, please? And they're probably made worse. So you have to. Good news. Prosperity's coming. Right. Microsoft. Quickly look into that. So the updates, was it to do us a favour? Did they want to be generous and kind? Or is it about we might be on the quantum financial system by then and we need quantum computers by then? Oh my goodness, when I said the word quantum. Oh, look at that. So this is like quantum, star, quantum, trust, destiny, universe. Amazing. Number 17, Q. Can't make it up. However, this is where we're at. This is Microsoft. So it could be like this is control, not wanting to yet quite give up control to go on the quantum financial system. That's very interesting. All major cards. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I asked about the quantum financial system and I now have wisdom. Oh, they've got stuff that's way more advanced than Microsoft. So maybe we'll find that out near the time. I also have wisdom. I have harmony, sorry, and higher perspective. Oh, something way better than Microsoft. They think Microsoft's advanced. Trust me, it's not. So there you go. Maybe it was done intentionally. Or maybe it will be done intentionally. I can't speak today. Yeah, we're going to have independent software, looks like it, and boundaries. Maybe that they can't be like controlled. Confidence. But maybe only when they're confident, and I've got another sun, see? Maybe only when they're confident enough to be able to bring this out. Last one for the road. And I must go back to my normal day's work. Ooh, what do I have? I hope it's a good one. Ooh, I have a restoration. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe if you want to.